Hello and welcome to another edition of Air Force Basketball. Along with head coach Dave Pilipovich, I'm Brian German. We've got two games to talk about this show, Coach. Boise State, a conference game, and New Orleans, a non-conference game. Let's talk about Boise State, though. Actually, you played well in both games, but Boise State, you guys came out ready for bear.
We did. We came out good execution early, got down 7, and then called a timeout, came back, went on a 10-0 run and go in 10 at halftime. Did a really good job there. We made shots. We were good. Michael Lyons was really good in that game, and he got us off offensively.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some highlights. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about this game, but here are those highlights via the voice of the Falcons, Jim Arthur.
Bounce pass to Brookice at the right post. Now to Fletcher. Fakes right, goes left, in from the left. Layup good. Quick 4-0 lead for Air Force. Apai, Drimmick, and now driving Hadzmi Omerovich into the corner. There's a three-pointer, and it is good. Air Force, 17:41 to go first half. Good pass in, all alone. Brookice gets the pass from Lyons, lays it up and in. Drimmick driving, lost it on the way in. Ball loose, Thompson gets it. Hands off underneath the Watkins, and he lays it up and in. Earls has it, throws it down low to Fitzgerald. Bounce pass right corner, Ole at 2, and it's good. No, they call it a 3. Marek Goloshinsky, 17-13 Air Force. 12:50 to go first half. Throw play above the three-point line to Drimmick. A 3. Got it. Hadzmi Omerovich gives to Bro play. Now off to Drimmick. Another 3. That's good over Earls. Thompson. Apai to Hadzmi Omerovich into the corner. Drimmick catch and shoot 3. Got it. 25-20. Boise out to Fletcher. Fletcher middle of the floor. Front court. Right side Lions. Mike 18-footer right side. Yes! By Boise State. They lead at 28-22, 6:41 to go, first half. Lions driving right to the lane, all the way in. Count the basket, and he goes to the line. Williams gets out of harm's way, throws a pie to Fitzgerald. Right side of Lions. Mike driving in from the right, down low, reverse layup, got it! Circus shot by Lions. He's got 15. We're tied at 28. And he's going to guard Cam Williams. Into Lyons, forces from 10, right of the lane, up and in. Lyons hangs and hits. He's got 17. To Drimmick. Drimmick puts it on the floor, dives into the lane, kicks right side, Handstead, a 3, got it. 33 apiece. We approach the 3-minute mark, first half. Fitzgerald, entry pass in, a good one to Brookice. Layup good, in from the right. Good pass by Fitzgerald. Air Force regains the lead. The backcourt, Air Force with some pressure by Boise State. Lyons has it. Long 3 left side. Good! A long 3 from Lyons. 20 first half points. He is feeling it this afternoon at Clune.
He wants to get back to number 1 in scoring in the league. He dropped down to 3rd.
Steal by Coggins. He took it away from Thompson. Down the lane, layup good. He looked back at the bench for a play from Leon Rice, and Coggins took it away. We go to halftime. Air Force with a very good run at the end of the first half, a 12-2 push, and they lead Boise State 47-37 at halftime. Now gives to Brookice, fakes the 3, and he lost it, but it came to Lyons. Back to Fitz, shot clock at 7. Fitz, a 3 is good from the left side. Above the three-point line, bounce pass in, taken by Earls. De La Velle down the lane, layup good! De La Velle Earls his first 2. 52-39 Air Force. Skip pass to Fletcher, 3, right wing on its way, got it! Fitzgerald, angle left, back to Marek, open from the top, 3 on the way, got it! 68-51, biggest lead of the game for Air Force. And a steal, it comes to Lyons, 2-on-1, Mike all the way in, and he thunders it down, 29 for Lyons. The inbounds comes to Fitz, baseline left. Fitz jump pass to a Cunningham, layup good! They're going to double team Fletcher, but it comes to Lyons. Mike down the lane, layup up and in. 33 for Lyons.
Ties a career high.
70. Fletcher in the backcourt, trying to dribble out of trouble. Gets to Fitz, now to Lyons, and from the right, layup good. Career high 37 from Mike Lyons. The Falcons win it, 91-80 over Boise State.
Coach, big win for your team in a conference game, 91 points, the most in a Mountain West Conference game for your team. But how big was it for you to get this victory, regardless of the point total, after the game against CSU?
We needed it. It was very big for us. Not you would say it's a must-win, but it was a must-win. I mean, we didn't play real well at Colorado State. We came home, we dropped that game, and then we prepped for Boise, and we needed to come out and play well, get to 2-2 in the conference. And it was really good for us. Our guys were really good in practice on Thursday and Friday leading up to that game, and they were really good in Saturday in the game, obviously, and most points ever by an Air Force team in a Mountain West Conference game.
Yeah, and 37 points for Mike Lyons. Did you find out what he did prior to that game
to make
sure he doesn't belong? Yeah.
He was sick. So stay sick, Mike.
No. You don't want to do that.
But he was really focused in and dialed in on Thursday and Friday. You can just tell he was going to have one of those nights. And he started well, continued to play well, and finished well.
Yeah. What is he doing anything different this year? And now he's moved up and passed Antoine Hood after the New Orleans game. Now he's 8th place overall in the all-time scoring list. So.
I think it's just maturing as a player. You know, it's his senior year, it's his last year here. His teammates have been with him, that group of seniors, and it's just maturing, and he's been really good in practice. You know, in years past, maybe the immaturity, a good day, a bad day,
right.
A hard day, and a coasting day. Now he's been dialed in, as I said again, and he's really good in practice, and practice carries over to games.
Yeah. And then you wanted to carry over, obviously, this momentum into the New Orleans game. Let's go ahead and take a look at those highlights first, and we'll come back and talk about that Privateers game. Again, Jim Arthur.
Now to Banshee. Entry pass in. It's a good one. Into Dixon with the left hand. Layup good. Fletcher comes into Lyons. 18-foot jumper from the right side is good. Now he gets to Denard. Denard throws it into the left corner, and there's a three-pointer there by Mack, and he hits. He gets to Fletcher into the front court. Right side to Lyons. Mike drives baseline around McPherson. Reverse layup is good. Back to Nelson. Fakes the three. Takes the two in the key from 17. And he hits it. 5, 21, 16. 7:53 to go. Here's a turnover by New Orleans. And it's taken by Lyons. And he jams it. Angle left to Yawn. Max holds and looks. Comes up high to Fletcher. Wide open three. Up. Got it. On Brookheis. Down to Fletcher. And he throws it down court to Max Yawn. In from the right. Layup good. Nelson doubled up high. Gets around the double. Now the double comes back on. He throws a pass inside. Stolen by Justin Hammonds. Lead pass to Michael. Now to Fitzgerald in the lane. Layup good. Basket counts and a foul. Works to the left. Hands to Williams. 5 on the game clock. Right side pass Fitzgerald. Deep three. No good. Put back by Cam Williams. They're going to count it. Cam Williams got the rebound and jammed it right at the buzzer. With the basketball guarded by Cook. Hammonds, right of the key, still on the dribble. Throws it down low. Brookheis open. Jams it. Sideline left. Up high to Brookheis. Brookheis right side to Hammonds. In from the right. Goes in. Layup good. Jan, sideline right. Zone defense for New Orleans. Into Hammonds. Cutting in the lane. Layup good. Goes to Cam Williams. Now left side, Coggins fakes the three, takes the 2 from 12. Baseline left is good. Comes to the right side, off to Green, sideline right. Kyle back to Coggins, open from the top. There's a 3 and it's good. There's Coggins on the left wing, gives to Williams down the lane, jams it. Cam Williams, Coggins sideline right on the dribble. Bounce pass to Hammonds, cutting layup good. Coggins with it up high, now to Green, sideline right. Back to Coggins, swing it left side. Here's Cam Williams, jumper from 17 is good. It's out high. Takes a look at the clock, shot clock at 10. Bounce pass to Kammerer at the right elbow. Chase will take it down the lane, in layup, got it! Good move by Chase Kammerer as he lays it in. Straight away, bounce pass now, Hammonds catches, down the lane, and he flushes! 9 for Justin Hammonds. And the Falcons go to 11-6. Air Force will knock off New Orleans, your final 90-58.
We talked to Coach Snell at halftime of that game, of course, the Falcon Vision crew, and you were not very happy, although you had a 13-point lead, but I really think that Cameron Williams' dunk was a big.
It was really big. We ran a play to end the half. Michael Fitzgerald gets a shot, misses, and I don't know where Cam came from. But after the last 2 games where he missed some dunks, you know, that was really good. And he's really been playing well. And we were a little sloppy early. And that was a concern of ours. We talked about it. Okay, emotional from the Mountain West Conference games and then looking at Wyoming and Fresno coming up. Where's the mindset? So I was really nervous all day. Where are we at? You know, everyone's saying, okay, we treat it as a regular Mountain West Conference game, but the guys still see it's not one. So we weren't real sharp early. They were good early, but then we we tuned in a little bit more, finished a half, and the second half we were pretty good. And I think we wore them down.
Was it nice, too, to get, some good play from Justin Hammonds in there? I think 9 points, a season high, a career best, 4 assists. DeLavel Earls with a career high 6 rebounds.
Right.
So some more guys got a little more playing time.
It was. Trey Coggins, 8 assists, 1 turnover. Cam Michael, I think 20 minutes or so, not maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes, I think he came off the bench in the last 20 minutes. Also, Max Shawn, good minutes. So it was really good to see those guys. And then if you were there or if you watched it, that's the future.
Sure.
Those are the guys who are going to be playing next year. So we had sophomore and freshmen on the floor. So it was good to see.
Yeah, most definitely. Are you going to try and do that more in conference games? Obviously, when the games are tighter, you want your seniors out there making plays,
Right.
but you also want these guys to grow a little.
We do, and they're good enough. And we're excited about their energy and their effort and the execution part of this, so we have to spot them in a few more minutes. We definitely do.
I want to talk about a couple more things before we get to that Wyoming game, looking ahead. But first, I want to tell you you're 2-2, which is tied for third place overall in the Mountain West as we stand right now here on Thursday. And that's the 4th best start for your team ever in conference play.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. We've had a lot of firsts this year. First 90-point back-to-back games since 98.
Yep.
I believe it was. And what great work from Jerry Cross, our SID. I mean, he comes up with all those tidbits, and we share those with our team. And they're excited to hear those things.
Another one is that you've now beaten 2 teams by 40 points or more. And it's only happened 2 other times in Air Force history. 06-07, which everyone knows that was a good team.
Right.
But 56-57 is how far back Jerry had to go into the stats for that
I
one.
think Jerry was at that game.
Was he?
Yeah.
Bob Beckel was at that game, I bet, though. He did a good job. Also, Coach, this is another big stat. Your team is 11-6 now overall. The 6 teams that have beaten you have a combined record of 85 and 24.
Very
so
good
you're not
team.
losing to slouches.
No, we're not. We're not. Had a friend the other day call and say, gosh, if you would just beat Wichita State, and if you would beat UNLV, now we'd be 13-4 and probably in that talk of being ranked.
Sure.
And I said, wow, didn't think about that. But we got to keep moving forward and heading to Wyoming.
Yeah, most definitely. You got to go to Laramie now. And here's a team, again, kind of right in that mix, but one of their best players is out right now. How do you guard against your team saying they're not as good because he's out?
Well, they're still 15-2, I believe, and playing UNLV tonight, which will be a great game. They've beaten, I think, 3 ranked teams at home. So they're playing really well, really good defensively. They're still very good. Leonard Washington is one of the best players in the league. They're getting good players. They're freshmen and sophomores. And their crowds this year have been great up there. They've been having 10, 12, 13,000 people. So we're excited about the game. It's a rivalry because of the distance and the history of the games played in the past. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it seems like every time Air Force and Wyoming get together, the words overtime can
Yes,
sometimes slip
exactly,
in.
exactly.
I'm sure you're hoping not for that. But what concerns you most about this Cowboy team, I guess?
How good they are defensively. They make it really hard to score. San Diego State scores 9 points in 20 minutes against them last week. So we have to be good. We have to shoot the ball well. And we have to try to create some tempo, maybe push the ball, make them play faster. Then also Leonard Washington is just a beast. I mean, he's 6'7", he's 230, he's strong, he can score inside, score outside. And then Larry Nance Jr. is 6'10", who can really get to the glass. We got to keep them off the glass.
Yeah, most definitely. Is that what's the difference in your team? You mentioned the shooting. They have to shoot the ball well. Your team is shooting the ball
They
well.
are. Knock on wood, yes.
Is that just...
You know, we've got good shooters, and we shoot a lot in practice. We have confidence in our guys, 1 through 15. They can shoot the basketball, and hopefully that continues through the season. But they're very confident shooters right now, and we want them to take those shots.
If you don't want to make the 3-hour trip up to Laramie, your next chance to see the Falcons at home will come on next Wednesday when you take on Fresno State, another conference game. And Coach, how do you size the Bulldogs?
You know, haven't seen them. They're the only team I haven't really seen on tape yet watching the other team. So I don't know a lot about them, just hearing some things. Obviously, a new Mountain West Conference opponent, first time coming to Clune. Let's get everybody out to that game. Let's bring everybody out. Let's have a great crowd. Show them what the Mountain West is. Let's welcome them into the conference. The wrong way, right?
the way Air Force would.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, get out there. That's Wednesday night at 7, but first they will have a Saturday night game up at Wyoming. And one other thing I want to mention about that Cowboy game, the Cowboys are actually playing tonight. We're taping this on Thursday. They're playing a Thursday game. That's a little rare. They get one less day to prepare for.
Truly. As we talked about, we hope that goes in about 12 overtimes tonight in Vegas. If they have trouble traveling back, wear them down, and we'll be ready on Saturday.
All right. Next time we see you with Coach P, we'll have Wyoming highlights and as well as Fresno highlights. Hopefully 2 more wins for the Falcons. We'll see you then.